Hi, I'm Bulbasaur.
And I'm Squirtle.
And this is Pokemon... Squirtle?
What is it, Bulbasaur?
Why?
I have a date with Dragonair after this, so I wanted to get in the mood.
You do realize what that music is for, right?
Yeah, you play it before you go on a date for good luck.
That's not what it... you know what? Never mind. Today on Pokemon Speak, we're bringing in a guest who's asked us for help with an issue. They didn't say what their problem was, but we'll try to help them out in any way we can. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Mareanie!
Thanks for letting me come on, Bulbasaur and Squirtle. After you held Rockruff evolve, I was hoping you'd be able to help me with my problem.
No worries, Mareanie. So what's the issue?
Well, it's...
Oh, I got it. You're living a double life as an Olympic gold medalist, and you don't want anyone finding out about it.
What?
That's definitely it. No other possible explanation.
No.
Pardon?
That's not it.
I see. That means you're living a double life as a spy and you don't want anyone finding out about it.
Also, no.
Well then, it must mean you're living a double life as a...
I'm not living a double life. Well, I kind of am, but it's complicated.
What type of phone is that?
The Seaphone 74.
74? Why are there so many?
Well, considering my species lives underwater, electronics aren't really our strong suit. We still haven't found a way to make our phones waterproof. Well, anyway, here's my problem. This is Corsola. I've had a huge crush on her for months now, and I want to tell her how I feel.
A Mareanie and a Corsola, huh? That's not something you see every day.
Aha! So you want to live a double life as a boyfriend and don't want anyone finding out about it?
I guess you could say it like that, but it's not that I don't want anyone finding out about it. I'm worried about what she'll say. Mareanie are Corsola's natural predators. If I tell her how I feel, she might think I'm lying to trick her. And even if she does think I'm telling the truth, why would she say yes?
That's horrible.
You see my problem now? I don't know what to do.
Well, you came to the right place.
Really?
You bet! Call me Albert Einstein because I'm the master of chemistry.
Albert Einstein was a physicist.
Let's see. If you want to impress a girl, you'll need to show her a good time. Perhaps a romantic date on the beach?
But why would she go anywhere with me, especially alone? My species eats hers.
Well, if romantic events are off the table, then try getting her flowers.
She's 4 times weak to grass.
Blast!
Don't listen to Squirtle, Mareanie. If you really like Corsola, just go up and say hi. Be yourself.
Bulbasaur, that would never work. Being yourself doesn't get you the girl.
I seriously don't know how you have a girlfriend.
I don't know if being myself is such a good idea.
There's no harm in trying, right?
There's definitely harm in trying. You could accidentally let slip about the time you got drunk and asked out a male Gardevoir, and then everyone would laugh at you. Purely hypothetical, of course.
Maybe it's a lost cause. There are plenty of other water types in the ocean, right?
What? No! You can't give up now! If I could get with a Pokemon that's not even in the same egg group as me, I'm sure you and Corsola can work.
You have a girlfriend?
I did, but after Mewtwo transferred our consciousnesses, we got separated.
That's horrible.
If I remember correctly, Lucario fell for me because I was open and honest.
And if I remember correctly, you told her that she cooked lice and wouldn't speak to her until I forced you to.
That part isn't important. The point is, all I had to do was be myself.
Bulbasaur, I did most of the work. You just sat there and...
Not helping, Squirtle!
I'm still confused. Should I be myself, or...
If you want Corsola to like you, you have to be you. You can't be somebody else.
I guess that makes sense. But what if...
Don't worry about what ifs. You miss 100% of the moves you don't click.
Wow, that's really wise. Who said that?
Wayne Klefki.
Who was surprisingly good at hockey, considering he's a sentient keyring.
Thanks, Bulbasaur and Squirtle. You really helped me out.
Just call me Charles Darwin, the master of chemistry strikes again!
Charles Darwin was a biologist.
Exactly! He was a biologist. And what is he now?
Dead, for one thing.
Oh.
Bye, guys. Wish me luck.
I wonder how it's gonna go.
I bet I know how it's going to go.
Squirtle, for the love of Arceus, turn that off!
What? I'm saying they're going on a date.
That's not what it means, Squirtle!
Then what does it mean? Oh. Let's pretend like that never happened.
Works for me.